This could be the end of, well,
You're losing that.
hello. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to You're Losing Matt. I'm Matt, obviously. Today we're going to be ranking, I'm going to be ranking the Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift's 11th studio album. So we're going to do it, Tortured Poets Department and the anthology in one ranking. Crazy. I know. I have hot takes. I'm gonna get in trouble probably with everyone. I'm gonna upset people, but that's okay. We're not made to be the same, okay? We're made to be different. And yeah. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And make sure you've watched the reactions. Come on, go. I've got two videos. Regular reaction and anthology reaction that was made at like 3 a.m. after I finished freaking out. I think we should start. So here we have. I've made different categories. So top we have the Taylor Swift song, and like this is supposed to be like quintessential. I was gonna say quintessential. It didn't fit. Within those lines. So we have the Taylor Swift song. It's like it's as Taylor Swift as you can get. It's the best. It's on top. No more has to be said. Next up we have It Hits Different. Track on Midnights. Great song. Great phrase. Great spot to be ranked. That's fantastic spot to be ranked. Yeah. Next we have To the Moon and to Saturn. Lovely songs. This is, yeah, great songs going here. Not as good as the other ones, but good enough. Pretty good songs. Lay the Table. This this means that I tolerate the songs that go in this category. Yeah, it isn't love, it isn't hate. It's just indifference. Next up we have Stay Beautiful. Stay Beautiful. I might not get it, but other people do, and it's, yeah, Stay Beautiful. Next, I'd rather have them light me up than like listen to this song. So yeah, next is a few mistakes ago. I think it was a mistake releasing this. That sounds so mean. I'm like, but ranking. Let's rank. Should we rank? Should we get started? Let's get started. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna start track list order, of course. Fortnite. What a song. What an interesting song. So this is the first song on the track list, and I don't think it should have been there. My theory is that it was there because that's like it's get the most streams because like you start the album, blah blah blah. Anyways, and she was very successful in that. Wow. Every record broken. Anyway, I'm gonna put this. We're putting Fortnite into the moon into Saturn. I really like Fortnite. I love end of it is so good when their voices blend together. Top notch. I also just love the line, "Your wife waters flowers. I want to kill her." Crazy. Next up, okay. See, we're getting controversial already. The Tortured Poets Department. People don't really love this one. It hits different. Listen. I understand that it's like cringy. It's like, what is she doing? What is she talking? I understand. You don't get it. I do. You don't, but I do, and that's what makes us different. Okay? The end of it when it's like, you left your typewriter at my apartment, straight from the Tortured Poets Department, how the drums just hit and it all just comes together. It sounds so good. And you know what? She says, who else is going to troll you? But who else is going to troll him? Like, let's be serious now. Let's be serious. And a Jack Antonoff name drop already gets it that high. That's all I have to say. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. I'm going to say, it's fun. I'm putting it into the moon, into Saturn. I appreciate the song. I really like the song. It's a great song. It's a little long, I think, and I would have liked like a big chorus at the end to really just like finish things out. But when she says, once I fix me, he's gonna miss me, tears. It's so sad, but it's also so good, and it's just like, wow. Great song. Little long, great song though overall. Next up, we have Down Bad. We're putting Down Bad and it hits different. See, this is a great song so far. The performance on the Eras tour, I can't even talk about that right now. Crazy. It's literally my lock screen. It's so good. It's the UFO. I love space things, and she made a space themed sad song, and she made it for me. She made it for me. For me. In the bridge when she's like, how dare you say that it's over, but she doesn't say over because she can't even come to terms with saying it. It's so good. It's so good. It's like different levels of good. So good. Next up, So Long London. So Long London. We're gonna put So Long London. Honestly, it hits different. I was expecting more from this song, to be honest. I don't know. It feels like she made it track 5 not because it was like the most revealing or like most cutting, the most like vulnerable, but more just cuz like the canon of like the swiftie universe, it just had to be track 5, I think. But we'll talk about later what I think should be track 5. But So Long London makes a lot of sense, and like just like what we've gone like from like the pipeline from London Boy to So Long London is crazy, and that alone makes it worthy of track 5, and I understand why she did it. I just feel like sometimes it isn't as revealing or like confessional as it could have been, but it's still so good. Fantastic song. Yeah, it hits different. It hits different. Next up, we have But Daddy I Love Him. So. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, there we go. But Daddy I Love Him, the Taylor Swift song. The Taylor Swift song. It's so good. And it's like the fifth longest track in like her discography. Deservedly so. Listening to the songs kind of whiplash in like the best way, if that makes sense. Last time that she says no I'm not, and it like breaks down for a second, it's so good. Aaron cooked so hard with this song. Yeah, and that's why it deserves the Taylor Swift song, because it's also so Taylor Swift. It's like the most Taylor Swift that you can get. Like if you listen to her from debut all the way to here, this is Taylor Swift. This is what a Taylor Swift song is. And I will cheer. I will clap for that. Fresh out the slammer. So, I was listening to the song the other day, literally yesterday, and I was like, I like this. And then I kept listening. We're gonna put it's either Lay the Table or Stay Beautiful. For me, I'm probably gonna say Lay the Table, just because I feel like it's like innovative for like her like usual, like it's sonically innovative. That's what I'm trying to say. It's good. I feel like it's very important for the overall storyline of the album, and I feel like she really needs to get some things off her chest that are like said in this song, and I appreciate it in that sense. It just doesn't like appeal to me. Personally, I don't love it. Next, we have Florida. And I think this is another spot on Lay the Table. Florida, people are Florida enjoyers. People really like this song, and I'm not people. It's good. It's a good song. I will admit it. I don't really love, like, hot take. I said I was gonna have hot takes. I don't love the way that their voices mesh together. I do really like when Florence is like, all of the bodies that have ever been on my body. That's a bar. It's I don't know what it means, but it's good. When I first listened to it, I liked the bridge, but it feels like it's pushing it a little bit too much, for me. But that's just my opinion. I don't love it, but I do. It's Florida, yeah, Florida. It's one hell of a drug, I guess. Guilty as sin? No, I don't. It's different, or the tour. I don't know. But Daddy I Love Him is like so lonely. I'll put it there. I'll put it in the Taylor Swift song. The way that it like builds throughout the song is so good. It just itches like this, and then when the bridge at the end of the bridge when it explodes, it's so good. It's so good. She cooked so hard. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh only in my mind? You've got people getting tattoos of mine on their thigh over this song. That alone makes it the Taylor Swift song. When was the last time someone got a tattoo like a day after a song came out? Or like a group of like a massive like, you understand what I'm saying. Guilty as Sin is so good, and I wasn't expecting it to like be like such a banger. Okay, so here's where the real like I feel like I'm gonna get death threats. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? Probably we're gonna put her in Stay Beautiful. So people are clicking off the video already. I understand what she's going for. I understand the idea that she like had. And you know, once it gets to like the part where it's like, but tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is? That's when it goes crazy. But up to that part, the build is like, honestly, it's not there. It's just, and I just really don't love the metaphor, and it's I'm mass reported right now already. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this. It feels Disney Channel at times, but like high quality Disney Channel. Disney Channel isn't like the good Disney Channel songs. They aren't bad, okay, but it kind of gives that, in my opinion. And I'm not looking for that when I listen to the artist of the century, to Taylor Swift. So sorry. I even claimed the song. I was so ready to love it. So next up. I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can. Probably next to Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, if I'm being serious. My favorite part of the song. I don't even mean like my favorite part of the song is when at the end. But not my favorite part when she's like, "Oh, maybe I can't." That part's fantastic. And like on the Spotify lyrics, it's in all caps. It's so good. It's just not like my taste sonically. Again. Okay, next up. LOML. See, if you have taste, you know where this is going. The Taylor Swift song. This song breaks me every single time, and I'm not even being like dramatic. I'll be like on the bus listening to this, and I'll just start sobbing. What did she put into this song? Tell me, please. What did she do? How did she do this? Oh my gosh. And it's not the fact that it's like, it's slow the whole time, but it's so comforting, but also like still tearing me apart. It's honestly, it's getting its way up into like genuinely like my top 10 Taylor Swift songs. It's so good, and the way that it's like the twist at the end where it like turns from love of your life to loss of my life is she cooked, and I'm cooked because she cooked. This song is crazy. This song is genuinely insane, and strangely, I wasn't as broken as I thought I was, or like I thought I would be when she played it as at the Eras tour, like Paris Night 1. But I almost feel like it was relief, because I didn't want to hear that song live because it might have killed me. Anyways, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. We're going to put this in It Hits Different. This song is so cool because it's being played on the Eras tour right now, and it's about the Eras tour, and it's just so interesting and like fourth wall breaking. It's so cool, really, that like she has a song about this, that like it's kind of like long live in the sense that it's like talking directly to us while something's happening. Like but it like breaks it even further. Something about this album is that it really pushed the envelope, but in the best way possible, and she does it like flawlessly. It kind of sounds like a song that we've heard from her before, but it's still like so new, it's so fresh. Next up, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. So this bridge, outro, whatever, the bridge is crazy. The bridge is crazy. But up to there, I kind of like skip to the bridge every time I listen. I'm gonna put it Into the Moon, Into Saturn, just because I'm not always like in the mood to listen to that first 2 verses and 2 choruses. But when it gets to that bridge, she goes crazy. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified, and you'll confess why you did it, and I'll say good riddance because it wasn't sexy once it wasn't forbidden. I would have died for your sins. Instead I just died inside, and you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You'll slide into inboxes and slip through the bars. You crashed my party in your rental car. You said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by morning. You kicked out the stage like the still performing, and in plain sight you hid me, or you did, and I'll forget you. Will never forget The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. It's so good. It's actually some of her best writing, and in that part, in that section, and the rest of the song is good as well. It's just maybe if there was more of a build, it wouldn't have been like such a shock when it like gets to that part where it truly explodes. But yeah, the last part carries. The last part carries so hard. And yeah, that's why it's up there. The Alchemy. You know what? I'm moving this. I'm moving. It's going up. It's different. The Alchemy. I'm putting her into To the Moon, Into Saturn. The Alchemy's good. I have some hot takes about like paternity tests about this song, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about ranking Moon into Saturn. The Alchemy, it's so fun. It's so like on the nose a little bit, depending on what you think about it. Touchdown. I'm still like, that's crazy. A reference to her life or just a high school reference? I'm not sure. Touchdown. Next up we have Clara Bow. I'm putting this into the Moon into Saturn as well. I really like this song, especially the end, which is like it's a hot take. People don't like when she says Taylor Swift. I love when she says Taylor Swift, and it's really, I don't know if it really connects back to the album itself, just because it's kind of different. But also like this album is kind of red, as I said that before, but it's kind of just like all over the place. It does feel like it closes out the album in the sense that it's like her career and how far she's grown, but I feel like I don't know. I guess The Alchemy is like the relationship closer, but Clara Bow is the thesis closer, like the conclusion. But yeah, it's good. I really enjoy it. All right, next up, The Black Dog. Let's be serious. People, I'm tired of talking about other people. The Black Dog, the Taylor Swift song. It's so good. When she says old habits die screaming, every single time, chills. It's so good. How are people saying that it isn't good? I'll never understand that. The song is so good. This song is so good. Truly at like a loss of words right now because the song is so good. Next up, I'm Gonna Get You Back. I'm saying it again. The Taylor Swift song. Come on. Lilac short skirt, the one that fits me like skin. Such a bop, and it's so good, and it's like different from what she's done. It kind of reminds me of Reputation in the just melodically. It kind of gives those vibes, and I love Reputation as it's known knowledge. So yeah, the Taylor Swift song. It's so good. Once You Fix Your Face, I'm Coming In is so good. And then Bygones Will Be Bygones, era's fading into gray. It's so good. That's all I'm saying this video. It's so good because the Tortured Poets Department is the album of the year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, next up, The Albatross. Stay beautiful. There's people that love this song. There are people. I'm the type of person that's folklore over Evermore, and I think the first section of this album is more folklore and the second is Evermore. And I'm folklore. I'm a folklore person. I'm a folklore girly. So this song is very Evermore. This song is very much Evermore. And yeah, I don't. She's the albatross. I like the switch up at the end where it's like she's here to destroy you, but really she's here to save you. I think that was creative. I think it's a cool story. It's a cool song. It's cool songwriting. But it's not my favorite. It's not for me personally. Closure, Sam and Sophia Marcus. It hits different, and I haven't seen many people talking about this song in like positively. But it's like it's so good. It gives like such a full explanation to like their relationship, to a relationship rather, and it really just like explains like her thought process behind it and like what she was going through during that time. And I think it's brilliant. I'm gonna say it. I think she did a great job with this song. How did it end? I'm not a how did it end fan personally. My hot take. I don't know. It just doesn't hit. It doesn't feel like a track 5. I know people are saying it's like the anthology track 5, but it isn't for me. I don't. It's like the bridge. It's good. I understand like the DYING. I just don't love it personally. For me, it's like it's yeah. I like the idea of the song. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's like she hasn't written a song like that before. I think maybe she has. I don't know. Maybe I'll put more thought into that. But yeah, how did it end? Next up, so high school, to the moon, to Saturn. People are so caught up on that Grand Theft Auto line. Move on. The song is about. It's supposed to be about high school. It deserves to the moon and to Saturn, and I won't be taking any other opinions on that. It's my truth, and it's the truth. It's the objective truth. So high school on top. Well, not on top, but like up there. Oh, and when she says, "Do that impression you did of your dad again," the way she sings it, the melody is so good there. And I really think the melody overall of this song is really like, I don't know. She put something into it. I hate it here. Lay the table. I lay the table. With this song, I understand I feel like I'm saying this a lot. I understand what she was going for. It's very true to her, to like her life and how she like. It's kind of like the Cardigan piano metaphor in Cardigan, the Cardigan music video. Like how she holds on to it as like the world is like drowning her, like all around her. She holds onto the piano and it saves her. I think that's kind of like the extended metaphor that like is in this song. I hate it here, but it's not sonically my favorite. I don't love the way it sounds. Thank you, Amy. I don't want to put anything in the bottom 2 categories, to be honest. We're gonna put Thank You, Amy, and Stay Beautiful. I don't think she needed to release this. My hot take. It's fun. It's a fun song. I just don't. I've never. I mean, I guess I'll never say like she shouldn't have released this. I don't think so, because I'll listen to every single song that she had released forever. But I don't know. I feel like with this song, it's just. I like the line about how her like kids listening to the song that only us two is gonna know about you. I do like that, but overall, I feel like the melody, it kind of, for some reason, it reminds me of Betty in some way. I don't know. I just don't love it. I don't love her. I don't love Thank You, Amy. I don't know. I feel, yeah, that's what I have to say. I look in people's windows. Ooh, hot take. Maybe? I don't know actually the public's opinion on this song. I don't love it personally. I honestly don't really know what she's going for. I'll say it. I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. I like that. I like that part. But overall, it's short too. Usually I like her short songs. Usually they're like up there. Not this one. Not the Prophecy. Ooh, the Prophecy. Let's come on. Probably there. It hits different. I don't know. I really like this song. I really like it's cutting. This is my anthology track 5. I think it's so revealing to like her like state of mind this past year and a half. I think it's like it's also so true to like what someone would like be thinking about after they exit a 6-year relationship. It's really just it's sad. That's what it is. It's a really sad song. And the line about like soulmates breaks me every single time. Cassandra? Yeah, my Cassandra, stay beautiful. Stay. I might put N rather. I'm gonna do it. This is wow, Cassandra. I don't love this song. It's not for me at all actually. I like the Reputation references. I like the snakes. I like the snakes. I know in my reaction I was like, I hope she never shuts up about this topic, but I just don't like the way that she's talking about this topic. It's just sonically, I think. Maybe Peter, probably To the Moon to Saturn. I really like this song. I think it's like relatable very much. I think that's all I have to say about this one. Peter. I'm a fan. The Bolter. Probably Stay Beautiful. See, I warned you that I didn't like these anthology tracks as much. I think she's fun. I think she's very hip, hopscotch. That's what this song gives. Hopscotch. Robin. Stay Beautiful again. I'm so sorry. Half the anthology's going here. It sounds like a song that possibly should have stayed on, maybe even on like it should. I could have seen it been like a national track featuring Taylor. It doesn't feel like a Taylor Swift song. It sounds like a lullaby at some points, just the way that she like uses her voice and how she sings. I don't love it on this album. I don't really think it fits, in my opinion, especially since it doesn't really have to do with her life. I feel like this album is very personal to her, and this song, it doesn't feel personal. It doesn't sound like it's about her. That's me though. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know. The Manuscript, final song to rank. Stay Beautiful. We're putting it in Stay Beautiful. We're putting it in Stay Beautiful. I really liked this song at first. I liked the line about cereal. I thought that was very creative. I thought that was a cool metaphor. But I don't. It's a little slow. It's a little too like boring for me. I'm like beating this album to shreds. The second part of the album, I love it. Anyways, Manuscript, it's good. It's not the best. It's not the best by any like stretch of the imagination, in my opinion, in my imagination, personally. So I think I have to rank these now. Like I'm gonna reorder. For the Taylor Swift song, LML goes at the front. This is hard. Maybe that for the first 5 as my top 5. Yeah. And so for Hits Different, that goes there. I don't know where to put the Prophecy in this. Maybe there. But then maybe there. Maybe there. We're putting, yeah, that's fine. For the next 6. Then for here, I think that for To the Moon and Saturn, ranking those. Lay the Table. Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Who's Afraid of... Yeah. I'm not gonna put Who's Afraid that like at the end. I'm gonna keep it there, I think. Maybe that for Stay Beautiful. And yeah. So that like completes my ranking. Cool. That's enough. That's enough of me yapping today, I think. Oh, I think I have one more video planned before the While I Was Gone haul. of the spring quarter, and that's gonna have so much in it. That's gonna be 10 hours long. That's gonna be a crazy video. Potentially some signed items in there. Potentially. That's all. Make sure to subscribe. Do that. You like and watch the other videos. Obviously. Like, comment, do all those things. I've yapped enough. I think it's time. I think it's time to go. I think it's time for You're Losing Matt to go. Follow me on my socials. Do that stuff. Bye.